Okay, so today we're gonna be looking at Kosa, a penny OTP that is slowly filling as a mag player. They want some tips on their mag, and mag is one of my best characters, so I'm here to help them. So let's watch. Go through this loading screen. Ban phase. We're just gonna skip here. Drew ban, and we're gonna look at Kapusa. I assume this is Kapusa because they're playing Penny.
Is more than just a mechanized suit of armor. It's my best friend. Securing the mission area.
A shame that these beings have not yet evolved beyond such petty squabbles.
Let me see when you swap. Because you said your Penny's alright. But we'll watch a little bit anyways. So first of all, I really like what you did with the mines earlier, because you do get to control that in case they have any flankers.
This is gonna hurt. I know that sound.
Yeah, you're constantly keeping them away, which is good. Not bad, and those mines aren't bad either.
Systems restoring.
They destroy your mine here, and then they start to push up because they lost a mine.
Against the world. Lines in place. It's spider time! I am ready to put on a show.
They are using all their ultimates.
My trap worked.
Okay. So we're just gonna look at that life real quick, and then let's see if you swap to. You probably did swap to mag after this. So we'll look at this life real quick. Overall, you positioned pretty well, but there was one thing that I noticed that I feel like I would have personally thought about a little differently, and it's definitely here in this point in the match, right? So you have your thing set up here, which is obviously, you know, a good spot. This is where I put it as well. I either put it here where you have it, or somewhere around here. It really depends on what they're gonna be playing, right? If they're gonna be playing mag, I'm gonna put it here. Because mag can shoot this, and you see these guys are trying to kill it. So you see them. You see them right here. They're already here on the flank. Your tank is dead, unfortunately. But before he would have been dead, you you have to be careful around Hawkeye here. But you could have taken a more aggressive like angle and maybe like moved a web over to here a little bit to stop this flank from happening, because you have your web here. You could have cut this off with another web if you'd like, but making sure that this spot here, this whole flank, this area, the enemies love this spot because it gives them a pretty free way to like move away. You know what I mean? So like they can play here and then they can move to the back. And then right here you have to deal with so many new angles plus the people coming from here, right? So if you can control this spot and negate them from ever reaching here, you're safe here, you're safe here, you're safe everywhere in this area is safe, right? So maybe like on this life for your penny, although you know you weren't playing bad at all, taking over this spot if you can is important in my opinion. Okay,
Systems restoring.
let me is good to when they took it. Then you swap to Magneto. Okay. Yeah, because they don't really have any crazy divers or anything, and you do have triple support here, so you are lacking damage. So Magneto here is good. Okay, so first of all, your shield, your bubble is the most important thing ever. Pushing up here isn't bad, and helping your support here is good too. But they aren't in threat of anything, and you want to use your shield to either save yourself or save your supports, cause or like to push up. Using it like this, you're just wasting the cooldown. They're not in threat right now. You want to be more aware of your cooldown too, because it's a 12-second cooldown. A lot of things can happen in 12 seconds, and you can lose the round off of it. I've lost the round a lot. And right there, Hawkeye is really giving you guys a big struggle. This guy pushes through. Yeah, that is actually really unfortunate. They use so many ultimates there. And I think, yeah, you guys lose point pretty shortly after. So, let's see if you had bubble there. Definitely around here. Yeah, so you had bubble here. So, yeah, since you use bubble on your cloak, your thing dies. And then right here, you still have your shield up. And you could have positioned closer to this wall. When you're playing Magneto, since he doesn't have much movement options, like compared to Penny, where you can fly up, you kind of want to play near these walls. You want to play near natural cover. Your shield creates like a really difficult barrier to get past. So while your Mantis was alive here, and this guy dies, you could have moved this direction and saved this Mantis since you don't have bubble. So yeah, always be aware of like where your position as mag, since you're better off playing these closer, tighter angles than these farther away angles. You don't want to be here. Okay? You want to play here and save your supports. So you have Thing. Thing's job is to go in and disrupt people. So yeah. Then after this, they just do all this freaking garbage, and you guys die. Right here, let's see what happens.
Some assistance, please. Much better. It seems we have company.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Okay. So you guys kind of push them away here a little bit. But you don't really gain anything from it, unfortunately. You almost get your ultimate. You get your ultimate here. And then they take it. Okay, we'll look at this real quick. Good try on trying to like stop it. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is doing. I'll be honest. Okay, we're gonna look at this really quick. So here, see if you had bubble. Again. So here on this push, when you see she's gonna go for that ultimate, right? You use bubble, I think on yourself. Wait, let me pay attention, because you use bubble. Use bubble on Thing, which isn't bad. But he wasn't really in threat of dying. You only really want to use bubble when someone's in threat of dying, or you're in threat of dying. So this probably most likely was a communication error because your cloak was going up here. She went up to ulti right here. And then, since you don't have bubble, this Magneto ults and is completely focused. I'm surprised this hit. Like, wow. Actually, um, it's a little bit of a communication error for sure, but this is extremely unfortunate, and she should have just went back with you guys. But if you had bubble there, and this Magneto bubbles, tell your cloak, come back, I'll bubble you. And you want to wait a little bit after he throws it and then bubble, because the bubble only lasts 1.5 seconds and he can hold it for a lot longer than 1.5 seconds. So that's just unfortunate for you guys, really. The positioning you're playing here isn't bad at all. But before that fight, I noticed somewhere around here, I think. Oh, actually, you died here. Yeah, around here, you're really focusing this Hawkeye. And you see this Magneto, he's pushing up, right? He's pushing up, he's not paying attention to you at all. And you're focused on this Hawkeye, which isn't bad, but he's getting healed. You could have played a little bit more aggressively here. Since this guy, so like right here. You could have played a tiny bit more aggressive and kind of ignored him a little bit. Which sounds weird, right? Why would you ignore the enemy tank? But what is he shooting? He's not shooting anything here, right? So since he's not shooting anything, and you were a little bit more aware, well, if you were aware and they were behind you, you could have just played a little bit more aggressive right here, got a little bit closer to this Hawkeye, and shot him more if you really wanted to kill him. This is not bad, but you could have also focused the Scarlet. You could have focused these two a little bit too. You know, like you could have been a little bit more pushed up and put a lot more pressure. Because right now you're losing space to this Magneto who isn't shooting at anything really, and you could have just taken the space back and put yourself here, because now you take this spot, right? You take this spot. Your healers are close, or your healers are coming in. So yeah. Whoa! What is that noise? Okay, but no biggie. That's very specific.
They hit a checkpoint.
So yeah, with Magneto, you're allowed to take a lot of space. You want to play tight angles. You want to save your bubble. Your bubble's like the most broken ability in the game because it stops every damage, every burst damage, every CC, you're basically invulnerable for 1.5 seconds. It's very, very good. Here, unfortunately, you can cancel your shield. By the way, if you press left shift again, you can drop it and save the charge, because you see the charge there's like charge right here, and you see it's going up. If you saved it a little bit and you turn around, see like they're really focusing her. You could have played angle a little closer, and she wouldn't have died. Not a big deal, but losing a support around here is a big pain in the ass. Oh, and that's just unfortunate. Yeah, and then you guys lose the round there. Okay. So on defense, definitely play closer angles. Save your bubble, and try and take a little bit more space when you can. You're a lot safer than you think you are. Just don't take wide fights. Take like short ranged angle fights. We'll take a quick peek at this and see who you played. Okay, you stayed on Mag. We'll see this. I'll look at this and then afterwards we go into overtime again. Very, very unfortunate start to this round. Yeah, so right here, what I personally like to do on Mag is I really like opening up this I really like opening this spot here with left clicks because it opens up a new angle for you to play. If this is destroyed, these two walls are destroyed, you're allowed to, you're allowed to go here, which is a really good angle, which we talked about when you played Penny. It's still good for Magneto too to play in that spot as well. But I see a lot of Magnetos like play closer to this, to like this wall because of the natural cover here, and natural cover on Mag is very important. It's one of the most important things actually. But unfortunately, your team just gets picked off here. I don't know what else you could have really done apart from like maybe push up a little bit and not really focused on her too much. Because you see your support is dead again. You used bubble on Scoregirl when she was about to die, but you didn't have any shield left and you couldn't save her at the end, unfortunately. You do. Yes, you end up taking the point though, so let's see how y'all take it. You give the shield to him, to your Black Panther, or you don't. Wait, where did you use your shield? Used it on her. Not bad. Not bad to use it on her since Black Panther wasn't there. I like giving the shield to the divers because it causes their uptime to be higher, but this is all good bubble usage for this round, in my opinion. Yeah, you guys bring it to overtime.
Let's help get that vehicle to its destination.
You are under my protection.
Oh, I love a shield.
Insignificant mass. I feel like myself again.
Yeah, you guys get a pretty good push in here.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah, good job focusing on this guy. Ooh, yeah, they communicated that. Which is unfortunate, honestly, and nothing much you could have done there, really. Maybe here. It's a little crazy, but you could have. This is like very weird, but I would probably think of doing this. So you see their supports, right? You have your ultimate. She has Luna ult, right? He's just shooting. You can use your ultimate and steal his bullets that's shooting into your team, which is your two supports still, because he's not shooting you for some reason. And as soon as she ults right here, right? You already have your ult up, you already have a good amount of charge. Wait a little bit. Wait until the last second and then throw it onto her, and it could possibly kill her. And then you guys would have won this fight really easily, and you wouldn't have had to deal with this clobbering time that this guy threw out. But the chance of it working is kind of low, but the reward is very high.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Also, don't be afraid to just use your ultimate to take care of one enemy as well, as it'll most likely kill a 250 HP target. And you're playing solo tank now too. Yeah, right there, not bad because she ulted and you want to counter it with your ult, which makes sense, but she was so far away. If you threw it into this huge crowd after you ulted, this would have been highlight. This is highlight reel territory right here. All of these three would die, but this Magneto was looking at you. He was ready to shield you. I think he shielded actually. Yeah, he shielded because he thought you were gonna throw it there. You could have went higher up because you can levitate on with Magneto's ulti. You just hold spacebar or left control. I'm not entirely sure, but you can go up and down, and you could juke this guy and absolutely demolish their entire team. You had so much damage there. You could have probably even killed Magneto. So a little nitpicky. You guys already win this. You guys win this round anyways. So or win this fight. But yeah, I'm sure you could have realized that as well. Having no more because your Black Panther is actually godlike. Good focus on their DPS and backline here. Yeah, you guys demolished them. I really like your focus on their supports and DPS there since they were bunched up and the tanks weren't really paying attention to you. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip this round since you win. And then we're gonna look at this since it seems to be the hardest one that you guys have to fight for. Mostly because I don't want to make this too long. I'm a yapper. I love to yap. So I don't want to keep you here too long. Yeah, we're back on attack. We had 3 minutes. You guys get this point, which is good. You guys don't have 3 minutes. You guys have like a minute and a half. This is good. Good aggression. Good aggression. But instead of focusing on thing here, fuck this guy. This guy isn't even in the range that he's threatening to you. Fuck him. You see this Luna? Just kill her. This Luna is so mispositioned here. These two immediately move to them. Because the damage you're gonna deal is like 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. All you need is 3 Magneto shots. 2, you're already threatening her. And on top of that, you're also probably going to hit her as well. They have to move. They can't heal him. They have to run away. They have to run away into this area or into here, you know? Wow, avoid my chicken scratch here, right? They have to either move here, and this guy's going to die, right? So don't focus on him. Focus on the supports. Try and kill these guys. Magneto deals so much damage. It's insane. And right here, you start focusing on the supports, and they're about to die. They have to back off. You guys are about to take points since they don't have a good angle. You push in. This is really good. This is good Magneto gameplay right here. I love how aggressive you're playing there. You're ignoring their tanks. Their tanks do not exist to you. And you take so much space there. Good job on this round. You take so much space. Yeah, fuck her up. Not bad at all. Yeah, I love the aggression here. Remember to save bubble. Were you low there so you use your bubble because you were about to die? Oh, okay. I see. You're gonna focus. Good use of your bubble there, but you could have saved it a little bit because you were in cloak ult.
shall not be harmed.
Wait, shields? Sweet.
Okay. Not bad there, although your shield usage and your bubble usage kind of scared me a little bit. The ultimate wasn't poorly placed, but since you're in overtime, saving those ultimates for like a big fight like Namor or whatever, or Hawkeye, you know, it is important. Your Black Panther sells there, unfortunate. And you have to back off here. Knight's bubble.
Never miss.
Yeah, if you he clobber timed. Nothing much you can do there, but if you had your ultimate, you would have been able to at least keep them alive a little bit longer. So at least Squirrel Girl could ult, and you could have also used the ult on Luna, on whoever else. But now they switched to Loki, so it's a little bit different. And you guys lose that point. Not a big deal. Let's see on defense.
4, 2, 3.
I love the aggression you showed throughout that entire round, though. It was really, really good. Here, they swapped to Storm. Interesting. And so here again, you're focusing too much on this guy. Yes, he's threatening. Yes, he's scary. But there's like multiple times where that I saw right here that you could have well, let me skip to it. So like around here, after, if this guy wasn't on you, or even if he's still on you, fuck him. You could have maybe played a little bit more in if this guy wasn't here. So let's say like he's here, right? You're here because you turn around and you see your teammates. This person's low. They're all focusing her. You could have finished her off here. Because it's just one left click. It looks like she got healed afterwards. But here, you could have also played. Around here, you know, around this area. This wall is good for Magneto because you get this angle, and you can watch here. You can watch here. But let me circle it. You can watch here and here, right? And you remember with the penny, you don't want them here. This area is way too good for them because then they can go behind you and kill you. So since you're putting yourself here, you're already setting up a threat for these guys, and they can't do too much because all you need is a couple left clicks and their health is gone. You can also just shoot the ground and constantly deal damage, which constantly increases your ult charge. Right? So if this guy wasn't here, you could have just positioned yourself here. But positioning yourself here earlier is good too. So, yes. Just make sure on this map they don't go here. This bad. This is real bad. This area needs to be gone. You need to take control as fast as possible. Of course, you know, this depends on the enemy team comp and stuff, and you were getting ran down by this thing. But then right there, you could have possibly pushed up a little bit. And that isn't ult.
Powers are mine.
I am ready to put on a show.
That wasn't bad. Wow, she almost died. Yeah, keep throwing. Keep throwing your shots in there.
I am ready to put
Okay, again, a little bit of the same thing there. You guys lose this fight because she gets that. Unfortunately, she doesn't get hit by the ultimate, but it's kind of hard to kill Luna Snow with your ult. And yeah, it looks like you guys don't really get a winning fight after that. Okay. So I'm just gonna end it there since you guys lose after that fight, unfortunately. Um, and we're gonna talk a little bit. 3 things: save your bubble, save your bubble for your supports or yourself to push up. You're the most important player on your team. You're the tank. You take the space. You demand respect. So make the enemy team realize that, hey, you should respect me or I'm gonna kill you. Right? The only way you can do that is by taking these really good spots. Especially on this map, you want to take this point, you want to take this area, you want to take this area, you want to take natural cover, right? And you want to take angles where they will be threatened by you no matter what. And you can still defend your teammates as well. Because if they go here, you still hit them. If they go here, you still hit them. If you go here, you still hit them. If they go here, you still hit them. Right? So take angles that you can take a lot of winning fights a lot of times, right? And you're also taking up so much space there. Second, take up space. Like what I'm talking about. You want to take space as tank. I think I already said this actually. Um, but it's so important to do so. And I guess for my third one would be like for your ultimates. Ultimates are very weird, especially for Magneto, because you can use them in 2 ways. You can use it as a defensive ult because it'll take every single projectile that is thrown at your team and they'll suck it up. So it can be used as a way to protect your team. It can be used as a way to deny heals from the enemy tank, and it can also be used as a way to kill enemy supports and DPS, right? So when you use your ultimate, you want to ask yourself, how am I going to use this ultimate? Am I going to use it defensively to protect my team from the Hawkeye that ulted and then the more turrets and all that? Or am I going to use it offensively to kill the enemy support if they don't have ultimate? Very important. And or to kill the enemy DPS that's about to use their ultimate, like Hawkeye here, right? Because Hawkeye ult is so threatening to tanks and even like DPS because everyone can hit those after images. Actually, no. The only people that can hit those after images is Black Widow. They don't have one. So yes, those are my 3 tips. Sorry this is such a long video. I hope these help you on your journey to be better mag. If you have any more questions, let me know. And if you have any reviews, send them over and I'll look after them. All right, thank you and take care.